Okay, let's see how this does. I changed a couple of settings. I don't remain very hopeful at all. I changed the server. I changed. Let me see. I did a few network changes just to see if that would help. We'll see. We'll see. I may not. I may not. Like, I don't know. I had a thought and then I just completely lost it because I'm stupid and my brain just can't function worth shit. Because that entire fiasco with tech completely threw off whatever I was trying to do to start with. And so now I'm sitting here like, what was I doing? And I also have a minor headache to the boot. It's whatever. Yeah, I completely forgot what the fuck I was doing. I'll just work with it. We'll see. I don't like for a long while, like it was working just fine, and then it just decided to stop. And so I'm just kind of like, what the fuck, man? Why? What? Why you do this? That's fine. You're good. All's good. Although I do have a small headache now, and I'm just like, man, now I kind of don't want to stream anymore because that tech problems. I hate it. Hate taking tech problems. Let me see. Oh, excuse me. That enchilada saying, "Hey, bitch, maybe you shouldn't have eaten me," and I'm like, "Well, too bad. Too fucking bad. It's too late now, and there ain't nothing you can fucking do about it." Bitch. Fun. Don't mind me. I'm thinking. My brain is at work, which means interruption. Oh, itchy. I had an itchy jaw for a second. My jaw itched. My jaw fucking itched. Let's see. Fucking looks like a boa. Not what I'm trying to do. I swear to God. That's a little large, but I don't care. That's kind of something I want anyway. I don't really care about that. Good luck making sense of anything that's on screen right now because I have a very chaotic way of doing things, as you can fucking tell. We'll put the trigger there, that way. We'll do that. Because something that's always bugged me about the way Bandit, like... Actually, no, we'll do it the other way around. Like so. That way the trigger's here, right? Bandit's holding it by the smallest part of where the stock is. So that's how that works. There's a small handle bit on the stock to grip, and you angle your finger outwards to put it on the trigger. That's how gun do. And that's the thing I don't like about how Bandit holds his gun. Let me see. Yeah, that'll do. Sure. Yeah. Ow, my fucking shoulder just popped. Whoops. I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm focused. My focus needs more focus. My focus needs more focus. Actually, you know what? That foot would be better off here. That. Because the other foot needs to be not in erase mode. There we go. Kind of like that. Yeah. 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 And then we have whatever this bullshit is on his fucking chin. I don't know if it's supposed to be the holster or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember every single fucking detail he's got going on. angle him a bit. There we go. Cool. The human nature to imitate noises. Yeah, isn't it great though? Because then you get more stupid noises, and then it's just a cycle that feeds itself. You know what I'm saying? Cool. And that's just the rough bit. If that had a brim, well, not a brim. That's not the word. The brim is the outer bit here. You know, the bit you never grab when you're taking your hat off. It's the bit. That's what the center bit's there for. You grab that. I guess trim. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Trim. Funky glowy bit there. Get that fucking zoom under control. There we go. Whoops. Get them cuffs going. Yeah. Give him some cuffs. I forget if he has like gauntlets on or gloves. I forget what his hands look like completely. So we're just gonna give him like some sort of handwear. Some sort of improvised handwear. Yeah. Watching that video though, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, man, that guy's fucking gonna bump into the like buildings and shit and all the street lights because of the fucking wings that he had on. But he was pretty fucking snazzy looking. Gotta admit that much. He was pretty snazzy looking. We'll do something like that. I'm not really going for any kind of accuracy or nothing. I just want something that just you get the idea of what you're looking at. You know what you're looking at, sorta. Guy with gun and and a snazzy hat and face wear and shit. You know. And what more do you need? Because here lately, I've been trying to like more so hammer like a more simplistic way of doing things into my stupid head. You know, I don't need to be sitting here obsessing over details all damn day. And I've been having a lot more fun with doing things that way. It's a lot more relaxed. The damn gnat in here. Shoot, touch that fly paper up there. Amogus? Amogus where? Uh, I'm sitting here looking around like, is it the gnat? I'll bet you it's that damn gnat that's the Mogus poster. Eh, no, no, no. I don't want that. I need to shift a bit. I'm leaning so that my the microphone is in front of my face, right? But it's kind of fucking with how I do things. This feels better. That feels a lot better. Eh. Close. Fuck. Enough. I don't care. Gun bits. Yeah. Lever action shotgun gun bits. Yeah. It works. It's not perfect, but I don't care. Yeah. Something like that. I've mentioned this before off stream, but while playing Risky Rainy, fucking Bandit, he has some hardcore fucking like Nova Kid vibes. You know, like that's partly what makes me love playing him so much. I'm just like, damn, nice, because they're my favorite little race from Starbound. Them Nova Kids, they're my favorite. No particular reason, they just are. You know, kind of like how butt pirates are they're just butt pirates. They just are, and all that shit. They just are, or some shit. I'm just like, you know what? I feel like drawing my little favorite dude while streaming on my little fuck corner of Twitch. You know, I hate that. I hate the way that looks. And you know what's nice about being the one making the damn shit? I have the power to fix it. We'll just leave it as just a blank belt. It is a belt of some sort, you see. And it has some funky boot looking things. Big old clompy boot feet. Business feet, as I like to call them. You know, like how Clydesdales have really big feet that get the business done? Yeah, those are business feet. And that's what this guy's got going on here. He's got big old business feet. They get him around and he gets the shit done. It's as simple as that. And business feet are the most fun to draw to me. Nice. It ain't glorious, it ain't clean. But you know what? I still like how it looks so far, even if it's a bit messy. I like it messy. Messy is fun. Cool. Let's Well, let's first do something like this. All right. And a little bit of this. Oh yeah, I like that color. Oh yeah, baby. I like that color. Boink. Just give him a ground to stand on, you know? We can't just have him suspended in midair. Fuck it. Hell, even better. You know what I could do instead? Check this out. What kind of color do we want this fucking floor to be? Go with that color. Yeah. Clean. Nice. I like that. A nice contrast to the character himself. He's got. I don't know if he's just. If it's his skin color, but he's like all kinds of dark. Like this. If that's his skin color, then hey, cool. More power to him. If it's a fucking, like, suit he's wearing underneath his clothing, fine, cool, sure. Either way, there's dark there. We'll make this a slight color of blue, because that's what I remember. I should not be doing this on the same layer. Now, this same color of blue, I'm probably going to have to give to his gun and to his chest plate, because they're all very similarly colored. Very, very similarly colored. Just like that. You know what? There. We'll do the gun on a different layer. It gets a layer of its own. Both of them, in fact. They both get layers of their own. They're special lads. And they get special layers of their special own. For some reason. Or do I want to do the guns on the same layers of each other? Like this? Oh, hey, babe. Starts shitting aggressively. Does in on Sunday? The idea is appealing, but I'm also thinking to myself, my shot hasn't fully fucking absorbed yet. Or something. How much you want to bet that the way I repeated that scared that one person off? My voice tends to scare people off in general. Let's not kid ourselves. I don't exactly have a very good voice. I don't. I just straight up don't. Itchy face. It is an idea. It's just unfortunately, I literally only got my shot like 3 days ago, 4 days ago, and apparently you need to wait 2 weeks before you can start acting like you don't gotta worry. So I'm just kind of like, Okay, but hey, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't know. Another week of flopping back to evenings. Ugh. And then you flop right back onto nights. Like I don't understand why they did it that way. I don't understand why they decided to do it that way. Yeah, you're right, but it's also not like masks are 100% protection. I don't know, whatever. If we want to go to dozen, we can go to dozen. I don't fucking care. It doesn't matter. But I also can't help but take this whole thing seriously because nobody else is, it feels like. So I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't I don't know. And then you'll have people who are like, LMAO, you're such a fucking scaredy cat. And I'm like, well, yeah, don't you think I should be a little bit wary of something that has been kind of killing people for a while now? Don't you think that's a bit of a thing to worry about? I don't know. I also know that I have a habit of over worrying. You know what I'm saying? This is probably just not a good discussion to be having on stream because I don't think anybody wants to come in here and start hearing people talk about fucking masks and all that shit. People are fucking sick of it. And I'm just, I don't know. I don't know. It's frustrating. It's frustrating as hell. It's a frustrating as hell discussion. This pandemic just absolutely fucking ruined everything. I am doing something very wrong. You want to guess what that is? The coat? Oh, the coat. It's too late. It's way too late. Yeah. Oh, well, gotta live with it, which is fine. There's nothing wrong, nothing stopping me from doing this, I suppose, like this, like this. That way it's less of an issue. I don't know. Like the other argument can be made that, my body kind of took to the vaccine a little strongly at first, right? Like it got the message the first time around. Again, though, I don't really want to discuss this on stream. I kind of really don't. Can we maybe stop? That would be nice. That and also Twitch really doesn't need our personal life kind of talked about while on stream. We kind of really don't need that. Like, they don't need to know where the fuck we are when we're doing things. It's just asking for problems. There we go. I'll do the code in a darker color. I don't even remember if his code had any pockets or anything. Ah, yes, every streamer's worst nightmare. Dead fucking air. But you know what? Maybe I just don't care at this point. Maybe I just don't fucking care. You know, for a long time I tried really hard to make Artificer my big character in Risk of Rain. I just can't fucking do it, dude. I just can't do it. That character sucks to play. I've gotten her rhythm down and shit, but here's the issue though. When you have a character designed around having a specific rhythm in a game that very easily ruins it or changes it, it's not, I don't know. She's super slow to start with, for example. I don't know, I just already could have been so much better. But already ain't. Let's give him these like light colored gloves. Because I can't think of much else to do with his hands. Like, Artificer's a character I want to really like, but I just can't do it. I just can't get into it. Which is kind of why I just stopped trying to force myself to like it. Kind of the same thing with Huntress. And I'm just at this point where it's just, eh. At least have fun with Bandit. Commando's kind of neat though. He's a cool little dude. This is the other thing that kind of muddies the water for me. Bandit's outfit is like 80% the same color, like mostly brown all over the place. He looks cool, but man, it's like, dude, I don't know. And I guess it makes my life a little bit easier. Does it really? This makes him harder to remember as far as what he looks like goes. Then again, I've always had a shit tier memory anyway, so it's not like it really matters. Do that. Like awkward little like band type things that make the border of his boots. I should have used a darker color than that, actually. That's better, I guess. Yeah. Oh no, what one book? That's a very spicy thing to be mentioning in chat here. So, like, I would be a little careful, I guess. Oh, so like most like quote unquote young adult novels, like most of those books are like that. Like I struggle to think of even one book that wasn't like that. Okay, now we'll do some of the shadings, I suppose. That's not a book title I'm familiar with, by the way. It is not. I was one of those people who thought a large majority of the books that were in that library were fucking dumb. They just didn't interest me. So I ended up reading shit like Dune instead. Or Lord of the Rings. I just noticed I forgot to color in the belt. Can't have that. Color that belt in. Yeah, there we go. Nice. I was also a bit of a severe contrarian at the time too. You know, if I saw people were into something a lot, my natural inclination was to just kind of not want to be anything like anywhere near it. I'm still kind of like that to a degree. But that's usually just because I get sick of hearing about something. That kind of thing is why I'm probably just never going to be watching something like JoJo or any like that. I just don't care. And, you know, people have very much done their best to ensure that I will never be watching that shit. You know what I'm saying? That is unfortunately just how I am. How I am, if you will. I am squandering the fuck out of this. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care. It looks stupid and weird, but I don't real. It's I'm content with that as it is. Young adult, the term they use to try and make kids grow up faster. Oh, you're not a teenager. You're a young adult. Fucking hate that shit. But what the fuck do I know? You know, I'm just a fucking dumbass streamer. I don't know anything. It's okay. We can live without Kosk and Korva. It's no big deal. It is no big deal. You know, we've lived this long without the shit. We can live another week without it. There we go. I am not doing a very good job of being an interesting watch, but I don't care because this is one of those things that I just cannot, for the life of me, like make entertaining under any circumstances, like at all. I just can't do it. You know, it takes a lot of focus for me to do something like this because I'm slow and I'm a dumbass. And it's not exactly an easy thing to talk over, I guess. And now the grand finale, I guess. He's got this big blue hat. Big ol' hat. Big ol' hat. It's not really blue enough. I think that's a lot closer to what he actually has. Like that. Yeah, there it is. That's the blue. Yeah. Yeah. There's a reason why I don't very much like enjoy watching live streams because a lot of them are constantly trying to over sensationalize what they do and constantly trying to like hype up everything they're doing. And then at the end of the day, a grand majority of them are just there to sell you a product at this point. Because, late stage capitalism doing what late stage capitalism does sucks the fun out of everything and then leaves absolutely nothing in its wake. It's kind of sad. It's kind of fucking sad. I guess. I don't know about that one, but sure, I guess. Hmm. I think I like it more when it's like under the fucking line work and not super duper standout 64. I think the main thing that gets me with really for how do I want to say this? Like, it drives me nuts how much they took something that was a hobby and just ruined it, and how that has kind of become a thing across the board for people now. You know what I'm saying? It does, like, across the board for people and for hobbies in general. You know, it's all just turned into this fucking money making schlock, and then people wonder why, like, you know, they're like, "Oh, well, if you like streaming so much, why don't you participate and watch other people's streams?" And I'm like, "It's because 80% of the time they're there trying to sell a product to me. They're not. It's not really something I want to fucking hear. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not one of them easily marketable people, I suppose. That's definitely not what I want. Let's put that on its own layer and then move it like so. Yeah, that's fucking good enough. Sure. Don't even need to have all that extra bullshit on the sides. Hmm. Neat. And then let me see if I can do this. Yeah. Aha. For once, I'm actually naming the file something cohesive that I can actually understand. Because normally I just key smash and don't care, because it'll show up under the recent files anyway. There we go, little bandit boy. I think that's probably a good place to end it, though. My voice, mostly like my throat, is like, hey, ow. That wasn't too bad for something that took me like an hour to do, and that's about it. I'm actually happy about that. Yeah. I don't know if I'll be back on here tomorrow. I think not, because Hulk's got the day off. If I stream tomorrow, I stream tomorrow. Simple as that.